I think my takeaway from the weekend is I want to enter my quiet luxury era. That's the vibe. No need for cho. You just see and you know. You
Elope.
just see and
Cho.
know. Eh?
Quiet. Elope.
No. That's not. Those two don't equate. Quiet luxury and eloping do not equate. It's just a thing of like, you know, because even me and my friend were talking about this incident. I think we spoke about it previously on this podcast. Like, I feel like we're in an era where people are just living for social media, and because of that,
You don't say. You don't say.
You're not serious. But like, a lot of people are just living for social media, and because of that, you know, people are making themselves out to be a lot more than they actually are. Then when you now do get to maybe meet them in person, it's like, oh, there's, you know, your lifestyle on social media is not adding up to the lifestyle you're living at in.
As they say, you got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah, there's that part, but like that's the thing. I don't do that one.
It's like, what's it called? That chick Courtney.
Like
the chick Courtney. I remember when she was with
Courtney.
Courtney.
Who's Courtney?
The girl who, what's it called?
The only Courtney I know is Kardashian.
No, the girl who was trying to interview Wizkid.
The girl who?
Who was trying to interview Wizkid.
I don't know her.
You know her because she did that interview with Ashake.
Did she do one to her Savage?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, she said she was on Tea with Tay.
Mm-hmm.
She was on Tea with Tay, and she was saying that she would like lie to her friend, not lie, but she would just tell her friend, "This is my house" and that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's it called? She would walk near the gate and then wait until they left. And when they left, she would like run out. She would just like run to her house and that stuff. Not like run to her house, but she'll say that's where she lives and that stuff. Act like she's going there, then wait for them to go before she actually goes to where she was. She's like, and she was like, yeah, that's what I had to do. Like, and sometimes that is the essence of manifesting.
Mm-hmm. No, there's that part, but I also feel like that is something that is very popular, especially in like Lagos, where that everybody's just sizing each other up. So, and in order for you to intercept into that circle, they need to think, yeah, you're one of us, you're among us.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's why people are, living up to these lifestyles that they may not have attained yet. I just want to say they're not going to attain it. It's growth is beautiful. Grow. You get me?
You gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I don't know what's it called. I necessarily agree with this faking it till you making it. Like, I just think you can live in your truth and still present yourself well. I think maybe that is the position I would stand in, rather than faking it. Like there's no point lying. Like, lying is not, that's long. Like, it's actually a long task. I personally do not have time for it. You get me? But yeah, I just think my takeaway from this wedding over the weekend was I want to enter my quiet luxury era. That's just the vibe. Those are the scenes I want to be rolling in. No cho, but you know what's up. You know what's up, that when we move, something is moving. That's the era I want to move into. So you people just anticipate. Quiet luxury is the new vibe. That is the new vibe over here. So yeah.
So that's what you had to tell for this wedding.
Yeah, that was my biggest takeaway. Quiet luxury. I was just like,
I'm even looking at it. It's cute and all that stuff, but I don't see how it led you to. Oh my gosh, dreams.
Those of us that are in this status, like even when you see the likes of them, Temi's wedding, we don't need to make too much noise, but you know what's up. You know what's up. Whereas others that may, they need to impress so that their status can grow, so that their account balance can grow. There's a lot that needs to be done. You get me? Like, even the first thing that comes to my mind, even all this corset business, you barely see billionaires' daughters wearing corsets. Because what am I showing you? What am I showing you my body for? Like, yes.
You hardly see billionaires' daughters wearing corsets.
Yes. Look, this girl, she doesn't look like she's wearing any corsets. Yeah.
So because of her, you think billionaires' daughters don't wear corsets?
I'm thinking back to Temi's wedding. She was not wearing,
I know someone who definitely wear corsets.
But you know what I mean? The kind of corsets I'm talking about, those ones that is like your body is squeezing through the corset. That's what I mean. That kind of corset.
What do you mean your body is squeezing through this corset?
There's levels to this corset business. There's those that they do corsets with money, and there's those that they do corsets on a budget. Billionaires do corsets. Okay, those of us that are somewhat, have a certain status, let's put it like that, we do our own with money. So the corset is not screaming corsets, rather it's screaming body. Whereas there are those that their corset screams corset before it screams body. And you don't want to be those ones that it screams corset before it screams body.
But I think that has to do with the state, like
yes,
people say.
It's because of what you
because there's people, right, who can afford, look like they cannot afford.
then those are probably ones faking it.
They're not faking it because you know the person. And you sing the person's song.
Who?
You sing the person's song.
Whitney, you know the corset says because you're not really in this fashion ministry, yeah?
Or maybe because I haven't struggled with the corset till today.
Maybe, but there are those people here that their corsets. I'm telling you, you see the corset before you see the body, and that's not.
And goal. She's one person where I see the clothes before I see the body before I see the clothes.
That's the goal.
Huh?
That is the goal. You should see
the body. I should see the ass before I see the trousers.
Yes. Because that is what's it called? That is the goal. Corset is not meant to be too obvious. That's the problem.
I should see the boobs before I see the corset.
You're talking about different things now. I'm talking about the shape of the clothes. You get me? Like you're meant to. You're wearing a corset first when you see somebody wearing a corset. Whereas those that they're wearing a corset, it's so great you're wearing a corset.
But you're saying it depends on the stage. But I'm telling you, I've seen people with the stage you're talking about.
I don't think we're following the same criteria here because I don't think you get what I'm saying when I'm saying like there are people that the first you see them is.
You talk about what's it called? I have from what I'm getting is you talk about people like who what's it called? The clothes don't wear them, they wear the clothes.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm telling you, the people that have status that don't show that thing. That is the opposite for them. So sometimes it's not about status. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's just about the person's personality.